Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
We have breaking news. This is coming to us from Shueisha themselves, and it's in connection to AI. More specifically, OpenAI. They finally issued a statement after, I would say, maybe 2 months of unfiltered usage of all their IPs through Sora 2 and other AI platforms. And they finally said something. And in a world where every studio seems to be trying to grab AI and use it for whatever sense they want to use it for, even having like Coke and Pepsi and other advertising agencies use AI as well, just not even caring. And other places saying that they will use it in movies regardless or make full AI movies. Let's see what Shueisha has to say about the usage of their IPs in OpenAI. Shueisha, Japan's largest publisher and home of Shonen Jump hits like One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Demon Slayer, has issued an official statement threatening OpenAI this autumn with the release of OpenAI's new generative AI service, Sora 2. A large number of videos resembling famous works have appeared online. Resembling, it is straight up Dragon Ball, One Piece. It is straight up Bleach. What are you talking about? It literally, I've seen an entire Pokemon episode right now. I know that's not. I don't think that's Shueisha, but I've seen an entire Pokemon episode fully with the little "who's that Pokemon" little insert in the middle of the episode. So this is a huge thing that has been happening. Thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, creating their own AI projects, anime projects, with no sanctioning. And if you guys have been around the block as I have, I know a lot of you guys have, Shueisha is by far the most critical and stringent, hardest hitting copyright claim pusher in the agency, in the whole anime sphere. Shueisha does not care. Sometimes you post something, they'll hit you for copyright. They'll hit you for copyright this, copyright that, and it does suck. It does suck when they do that. It really does. But let's see what they say about AI doing it. However, such progress cannot be tolerated if it is built upon acts that harm the dignity of authors who have devoted themselves to their creations and violate the rights of many individuals. Meaning, don't touch our shit. Shueisha calls out OpenAI and Sora 2, and more than likely this is going to lead to a lot of lawyers getting sent over there to OpenAI to talk to them about, hey, you guys are stealing all our IPs, you guys are making episodes. I talked about a few days ago, I think last week, about a full episode. You saw a clip of it earlier on in this video. It was a full episode, full trailer for season 2 of Dragon Ball Super, or Dragon Ball Super 2, and it didn't look half bad. It looked all right. But that's the thing though. In 3 years, 2 years, AI is gonna look and make these animes look drastically different and more competent and more like the actual source material. The painstaking progress, what they're saying here in the statement, the painstaking progress that these authors and creators spend hours upon hours to make and dive into and delve into. Now, I've said it before on TikTok and I've said it before on Twitter. AI has its place, in my opinion, a place that we can't escape from. It is out there. There are so many different. I've talked about AI since 2019 now for Dragon Ball specifically here, but I've seen it explode into this thing where now everybody uses AI. I use ChatGPT myself from time to time. But that's the thing though, it's something that you can't fight against. It's something that you can't get rid of. It is always going to be there. It is not something that is easily going to go away, and you can't sue it into out of existence. You have to learn to live with the AI. So how do we learn to live with it? Well, things like ChatGPT and things that help us become better selves or push forward or whatever the case, those are fine. In my opinion, those are fine, as long as you're using them without trying to push off work that's not yours. And then you have the question of how to use this generative AI. I think that the AI should be used as a assistance tool, something that can help animators. So we don't have to hear these stories in other animes, or just the productions of other animes, or even animations or movies or whatever, where the animators didn't get a day off. They worked tirelessly 15-hour days, 16-hour days. They never took a day off. They always were working, and they were burned out, and they were exhausted, and all this stuff. You could see where at that point, yeah, they're employed or whatever the case is, but it might not be fair to them. So having AI, like small tools of AI, being able to assist the animation project but not fully take it over, I'm perfectly fine with that. I think that is definitely something that we should not be so angry against. That's not something that we should be so upset about, because I think that it doesn't. That I'm talking about like the most lenient version of us as humanity using AI to make things, okay? Because if not, you get things like full anime episodes created by generative AI that looks soulless, feels soulless. And even if it is funny, even if it is comical, even if you find some meaning in it, it's still soulless because it's created by machines, and it'll never have that zest for life that you get from watching the painstaking work of a 35-year-old animator that hasn't had a lunch break and has been living in the office for a week or so trying to get the latest One Piece episode done. I mean, yeah, what I just explained is the reason that I am for AI being something of an assistance tool. But again, I did not see this coming. I did not see the only defender against AI being Shueisha, which I probably should have. With the track record that I've had with Shueisha, I've been copyrighted by Shueisha before. And so I know that they are hard-nosed when it comes to that. They do not like anybody just using their stuff at any given moment. They don't like any of that stuff. They will try to take your channel down. They will try to take your blog down. They've taken blogs down before. They've taken websites down before. I mean, they've done it all. But ultimately, I do think that this is a good stance here, because it seems like everywhere else, every other company is going to continue using AI in whatever case they want to use it in, and they use it freely. They don't care. They're not going to give a shit. They don't care about anything else. While you have Shueisha here saying, no, we're respecting our authors, the dignity of them, authors and the creators, and it will not be tolerated. And we won't tolerate this, meaning, yeah, we're going to sue you. And they probably are already suing OpenAI pretty heavily. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.